practicing meditation has been shown to reduce stress, improve health, and even help you achieve your goals. But where does one even begin? If you're anything like me, you've probably watched a movie where the film star sets off on an epic, often perilous journey abroad to learn to meditate and to gain those special powers and secret knowledge. I've often dreamt of doing this too, travelling overseas, boating, trekking, climbing, to find that secret location where a group of monks could personally train me to become a meditator. Having said that, the reality is that this often requires many years of dedicated practice, away from our normal lives, and with our work and family obligations, this is often simply not feasible. Fear not though, as the title of this video suggests, you will learn the secret of how to meditate, a simple and effective method of meditation, in the next few minutes, so stay tuned. While surfing the web, you may have come across mantra meditation, binaural beats, chanting, tropical retreats, breathwork, visualization, yoga, and fire walking. No thanks. With so many options to choose from, how can you even begin to relax? If you've done your homework on meditation, you might have already signed up for one of the large mega meditation and yoga centres, where, let's face it, it can be intimidating for a beginner. You might have also completed an online meditation course where you learn some basic breathing techniques, but you're often left wondering if you're meditating correctly and what the supposed benefits are, and when you should expect to see such benefits. If you've ever wondered what meditation is, how it works, or even how to tell if you're doing it right, this short video will answer all of those questions and more. Sounds good, doesn't it? Let's get started. Meditation has many different definitions, including mindfulness and prayer, and it is practiced in many religious traditions throughout the world. However, for the purpose of this video, I will define meditation as simply learning to quiet your mind. I will teach you a simple mental awareness meditation technique, no need for dogma, apps, or special rituals. Learning to meditate is learning to quiet your mind. You must turn off your internal surface thoughts that occur throughout the day. Your internal mental noise includes judging, assessing, analysing, reflecting on your past and future, and the general chatter of everyday life. Turning these thoughts off assists you in becoming aware of the real you, your true self. The meditation technique I use gives your mind something to focus on in order to stop these internal thoughts. You do this by filling your mind up with something less distracting and self-focused. In this method, we will use a mantra. A mantra is essentially just a soothing and vibratory sound, a word that has no personal meaning for you. The job of the mantra is to fill your mind with a uniform, non-personal sound in order to push the internal mental noise from your mind. As you listen to the sound of the mantra, you're keeping your mind busy and not judging, assessing, analysing, or thinking about the past or future. Keeping your mind busy with a mantra helps to quiet your mind and reduce mental chatter. If it helps, think of the mantra as a radar targeting system in a fighter jet, looking to silence the target, the mind chatter. I bet you didn't expect to hear about fighter jets in a meditation video, did you? We will use the So Hum mantra, which translates as I am that. Feel free to create your own mantra. Any made-up word will work just fine for the majority of people. You can meditate in a variety of positions and places, including lying down in bed, sitting in a park, or even while sitting on the train, though I would recommend keeping your eyes open while you're on the train. In fact, once you've gained some experience, you should try your hand at meditating in a variety of settings. However, if you're just starting out, it will be easier to find a quiet room in your home with a comfortable chair to sit in where you won't be disturbed. No funny meditation postures required here. Simply sit in a comfortable position with your hands resting in your lap. Ultimately, the goal of our meditation is to reach a state where we are free of thoughts. No sight, no sound, no touch, no feeling. Unless you're in a soundproof room, there will almost certainly be sounds in the background, such as the kettle boiling in the kitchen, the washing machine running, and cars honking. When you're meditating, it doesn't matter if your phone rings or not. The key is not to react to the noise. If you don't focus on it, it goes away. But if you do focus on it, then the sound will become increasingly louder as your mind focuses on it. Not that you wouldn't hear a phone ring while meditating, you certainly would. You're just not bothered by it, not connected to it, and don't react. It's simply there. Notice where your attention has wandered and gently bring it back to the mantra. Do not pass judgment on yourself. If you hear a car honk down the street, you aren't connected to it, so you can just let all of the mental chatter go. To meditate, set an alarm for 20 minutes. Sit comfortably in a chair, close your eyes and simply say, "So hum," in your mind. Do not say it out loud, as this is an internal process. To keep your mind chatter and thoughts at bay, repeat the mantra, "So hum," in your mind as many times and as quickly and as slowly as you need to. It's perfectly acceptable for the mantra to follow the rhythm of your breathing. But if it doesn't and has an uneven rhythm, that's fine too. You may hear the mantra speed up and slow down. It can shorten and lengthen in sound, seemingly all by itself. That is also okay. The key is to refrain from judging or forcing the mantra. Instead, allow everything to unfold naturally. If you don't have any thoughts for a while, you can slow down the mantra. Let go of the mantra when you reach a point when there are no thoughts or mind chatter and you are just saying the mantra. The mantra may simply fade away on its own. Just float there in the blackness of the void with no thoughts. You'll find this to be extremely relaxing and refreshing. Even if thoughts resurface, simply acknowledge where your attention has wandered without judging your actions, and then gently return to the mantra. The void state, also known as the state of no mind in the East, is not a groggy or sleepy state. The mind will be clear and focused. It won't be foggy nor dreamy. When you meditate, you're not falling asleep, but rather staying awake. While you're not acting on the physical senses or engaging in mental chatter, your consciousness will be completely clear. Experienced meditators can reach the void state in seconds, whereas beginners will need time to be able to experience it on a consistent basis. Those who are new to this type of meditation will notice that the mind chatter begins almost immediately after they begin to say the mantra. This is perfectly normal and is to be expected. When I first started meditating, most of my 20-minute session was spent getting lost in the mind chatter, which included thoughts about my day, my past history, and my future hopes and dreams. I would spend very little time in the void. However, after a few months, I began to notice where my attention had gone during each meditation session, and I was able to return to the mantra and spend more time in the void state. Most beginners are only able to stay in the void state, no thoughts, for about 3 to 5 seconds. But with practice, 5 seconds can become 10 seconds, then 30 seconds, and so on. The goal is to be able to spend as much time as you like in the void. Generally speaking, it is recommended to meditate for 20 minutes first thing in the morning and for another 20 minutes in the afternoon or early evening. As a minimum, I would recommend 20 minutes once a day. That's always worked well for me. This process of extending your stay in the void will take time. It may take you a month to get up to 10 seconds without any thoughts. It may take you 6 months to get to 30 seconds. It may take you a year to get to 60 seconds. And it may take you many years to reach 20 minutes. That's fine, just take your time. The more time you devote to meditation, the easier it will become. The secret to successfully meditating is to say your mantra, find the void, and repeat the process. The time you spend in the void, however brief at first, can be the most refreshing and revitalizing part of your day. It is the place where you can reconnect with your true self. It is a state that you can return to whenever you need to recharge, and it is completely free. As your consciousness floats in the blackness of the void, which is a very enjoyable experience in itself, you'll probably notice some strange things begin to occur. Just let the experience happen and have no preconceived notions. The goal of most meditation practices is to reach the void and remain there for as long as possible. Just remember that many meditators also use the void as a launchpad for various other consciousness exploration, healing, self-improvement and manifestation endeavours. More on these activities will be covered in upcoming videos, so please subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on our latest uploads. When your 20 minutes of meditation are up, simply open your eyes and sit quietly for a minute or two until you're ready to resume your day. We hope that we have lived up to our promise at the beginning of the video, and that you now understand the secret of meditation, have a clear understanding of what meditation is and how to do it correctly. Meditation doesn't have to be difficult or confusing to be effective. The process itself, as you have seen, can be very straightforward. Daily meditation practice can truly help you de-stress, become healthier and achieve your goals if you make the commitment to do so. Please share your meditation experiences in the comment section below. Happy meditating.